Okay, friends, Doc South here, back from DMV. Sandy had to go there today. I have the day off, so I went with her. I wanted to see how the Department of Motor Vehicles is doing here in Jersey. And there's kind of like a headquarters or an office, I suppose, about 2 or 3 miles from our house. So off we went. And you know something, I got to say, I was pleasantly surprised. They are really, this particular DMV, you couldn't have asked for nicer. I mean, I almost expected someone to be walking around handing out cookies or something. They were just so nice. Sandy got eventually, well, there was a bit of a line. You had to get into a line to get, they want to know what you're there for, what you want to do. Sandy, I think, had to get a registration renewed or some such thing. Nothing to, maybe it might have even been her driver's license had to be renewed. I'm not sure. But whatever it was, the lady at the sorting desk looked it over and said, "Okay, yes, what you do, ma'am, is you go to window number 2, and they'll take care of you." And off Sandy went to get her paperwork done. And you know something? They were so doggone nice. Ah, it was amazing. It used to be, I mean, back when I was a kid, a teenager, uh, early or in my early 20s, newly married and all that. Uh, you'd go to DMV, and it was like it was like being like you were going to prison or a death march or something. I mean, you go in there with your car to get it inspected. All right, out of the car now. And yes, sir. No, ma'am. What's the have to? Yeah, shut up. Let me see your papers. Uh, yeah, this license. Uh, we'll let it slip this time. And they hand you back your license. Oh, your registration. Oh, okay, you're all right. You're all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Good thing you came soon. And they're saying like that. Okay, take that back. All right, now everybody out of the car, and then they run it through the inspection station. They jam on the brakes and all that stuff they're doing. And I remember there was one time, and these guys are tough. It's like you're all of a sudden you're in boot camp again. It's you, I think I saw guys doing push-ups. They had to do like 50 before they could get back in their car. It wasn't quite that bad, but it was close. It was close. And those riding breeches they wore like General Patton were just, ooh. But I remember I had one time, I may have done this story, but I remember they checked everything out, and there's one spot where they've got to check your brakes, and they would run the car, they gun the car, and run onto the platform, hit the brakes, and that would tell you if the brakes were one way or another. Told you if the brakes were good. I have no idea how that works, but evidently it does. Well, what happened? I think they do that at the end of the routine or the inspection. I think that's where it was. And you're up there waiting at the end, waiting for your car to come out of the death march. And I know the guy gunned it. He he went onto the brake pedal, jammed on the brakes, and the brakes failed, and he rolled right out of the. Thank God there was no one in front of him. He rolled right out of the inspection station, and actually onto a rather busy road. Oh, oh, you can't imagine what that felt like when that guy when the car finally stopped and he opened up that door and looked for me and just started walking over my way. No, he didn't hit me, but boy, he sure hit me with, oh my God, every epitaph in the book. It was like being back in boot camp. I honestly I thought I'd have to do at least 100 push-ups or something. He screamed and gave me a flunk. You come back later, and that if that thing ever stops like that again, I swear to God, kid, he, he there, there was nothing I could do but your hamada, 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 hamada. And I think I saluted a few times. Yeah, yes, sir. No, sir. Yeah. You know, and he, they let me go. I had to come back like within a month, and boy, those brakes better be good. I think I went to a different station. Yeah, I think I found another one in another town. Of course, I think those guys rotate to different stations. I think I maybe back then, maybe, but maybe not now. But it's, I've never liked going through the inspection stations and all the and even getting a license renewed or something. It's always been murder, death, just beckoning. And yet now, I swear they're so nice. They are so nice. Yeah, I think at the inspection station they still check your brakes, but you know, they're not quite as heavy on the throttle as they used to be, and they maybe they've got better machinery for detecting bad brakes, and they're very nice. They usually mostly they check. There must be something on your car's computer nowadays that tells them everything is well. I I don't know. I don't know. But next thing you know, it's bada bing, bada boom. You're out, and they give you a smile. Might even shake hands. I'm telling you, it's really really cool. They've come a long way. Oh, but again, I swear when those brakes failed that all at that inspection station, I think it was the one down in Morristown, Hanover area, something like that. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was a life flashing right before your eyes moment. Yeah. But now, like I said, I would fear not. They're very, very nice and polite. And I mean, not quite to the point of giving you tea and donuts, but the girl who took all Sandy's papers and gave her new registration card and all that stuff couldn't have been sweeter. I mean, even small talk. Yeah. And someone was even there with a puppy, and no one said anything. It was, I can hear that now walking in back in the day. Get that mud out of this. Ooh. So, but now, very nice at DMV here in Jersey. Yep. I'll see you later. Just thought I'd report. Okay. Oh, God bless America and New Jersey too. I'll see you later. Bye now.